Hey, so I just wanted to show two more of the weird sales that I just had on eBay. Um, these things just sold this morning. They're springs from a couch. So what ended up happening is I bought this giant Victorian couch. It was one of the ones that like just has one giant cushion across it, and like no padding material really. It was like maybe some cotton with a really nice fabric over the top, but like it used to be a nice fabric. It was no longer a nice fabric. So I had this couch, got it super cheap, and I was pretty sure that I was never going to be able to sell it. So I'd never done this before, but I was like, I kind of wonder what parts are on the inside of this couch. So I ended up getting probably about 30 of these springs, and an upholsterer or somebody doing some steampunk stuff. I don't even know who the customer for this would be, but they're kind of neat, older springs. They're about 10 inches tall. Um, I don't know. My first thought when I seen them was like I could probably make some cool spring shoes out of them. uh, so they sold. They had a really cool finial on the top of it too, and it was one of those wooden across the back Victorian style deals. So I chopped that off too, so somebody could put it on a new project, nice clean edges, so you can just seam it in or do something kind of neat with it. The other neat one was all these vintage phones. Let me do the camera here. I guess I'll turn it around. All right. So it has a couple chargers in there, but there's also 12 of the old flip phones. And these are the really cool ones that were almost indestructible. And before cell phones actually cost you $1,000 a pop. I only went through and I tested out one of these. What kind of sucked? Where's the gem? This guy right here, the Nokia. Now they used to make bigger versions of this, and they kept getting tinier and tinier and tinier. So it's kind of crazy looking at how, like, put it next to me. Now I'm not like a very tiny person either. I'm an average size guy, right? So that's the size of the phones right there, fit right in the palm of your hand. So yeah, and texting on these things used to be a pain in the butt too. Um, but it was just kind of neat. So these ended up selling for, what was it? I posted them for $74.99, and immediately I got an offer for like $40. So I was like, I think I can do a little bit better. Hour later, I got an offer for 65, and I'm like, for 12 old phones that are untested, that's not too bad. So if you're out there too, and you're kind of new, looking at different things that you're like, I don't think that'll ever sell. This is one of those kind of cool things to keep an eye on, because you'll find them in junk drawers, put them together in a box, until you got enough to sell is a lot. Because these would be good parts for somebody that wants to restore them. Somebody still, I don't think you can still get service on these, but it's kind of a cool one. And a boring one. These are actuators for mobile chairs and stuff. Uh, and these sold for $20, so that was a pretty cool one too. Um, oh yeah, and these sold for $60. I think somebody's getting ready for their spring fry shack. But well, that's about all I got right now. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.